Good evening. My name is Ed Heath, and I'm so excited to be here tonight. I'm going to start off by admitting two things. My glass is always half full, at least, and I'm also a big believer in collaboration and that we are better together. It was about 2 years ago, this past May, that the board members of Muhlenberg Community Hospital had been looking down the road, and they also believed in collaboration and working together. And I feel like that we were fortunate to enter into a relationship with the Owensboro Health System. And then myself, I've been a part of Owensboro Health for a number of years, and I felt like that I knew Muhlenberg County. I worked with people down here and been involved down here for a number of years. And I raised my hand and I said, I want a chance to do that. And lo and behold, they picked me. And I have not been disappointed in one day of my time here. I've been so impressed with the team that we have at the hospital, the support from the community, these other healthcare providers that have spoken tonight. I mean, we all need to work together, and we're so blessed in this community for the resources that we do have. I'm also glad that healthcare is on the list, and I'm glad that having a full-service community hospital is on the list. And I'm so excited. I want to say thank you to Vicki and the Vision 2020 Committee for involving us, as well as the hard work that people like Gary Jones do every day. And I could go on and on. One of the very best things about my job is it has been a whirlwind for the last 2 years. And to talk about all the things that we've accomplished, I could go on all night. I could also, I have just a long list of what we plan to do, but I am going to be brief, and I want to make sure that you know that we do want to hear back from you. If you have an idea or you have any type of feedback, I'd like to hear it. I always like to start with our mission, and our mission is to heal the sick. We've gotten pretty good at that. We're focusing more, as you've heard other speakers talk about, trying to get out in front of illness and improve the health of the communities that we serve. We have core commitments that are listed here that we take very seriously, and I think our team does a good job of representing those. This vision that the Muhlenberg Community Hospital Board had, and that Owensboro Health Muhlenberg Community Hospital now has, looked at the landscape, and wow, healthcare is a tough business. Perhaps they read the quote that Gail had mentioned earlier. You know, alone in healthcare is almost not doable, but certainly together we can achieve much more. You could talk all night about Affordable Health Care Act, what that means as far as access and payment. Also, our state plan, the state Medicaid, and that's been changing over the last several years, and Governor Bevin plans to change that even more. So we want to be here, we want to have good relationships, and we want to address the type of system that we need to work within. We are focusing on clinical integration. It's not good enough to try to do it alone anymore. We have value-based models. We want the patients to know that we focus on quality and safety, and this is being backed up by the way that we're paid now. It was mentioned earlier about if you're readmitted to the hospital, we don't receive payment. We're moving from volume to value. So we're really trying to focus on that as well. Physician engagement and retention is another area. We've got to have our providers involved in the delivery of care going forward. Strength in numbers. Owensboro Health has over 4,000 employees. It's the largest employer west of Louisville, and we're glad that we're a part of it. I truly believe that healthcare is an economic driver. It impacts our community. If you look at these numbers for Muhlenberg County, there are over 520 jobs that we have here at our hospital and our clinics, and we hope to grow that number as we move into the future. Improving the health of our community. I think that you should feel that all the providers that have spoke tonight are passionate about this. This slide shows that there are 120 counties in the state of Kentucky, and overall Muhlenberg County ranks 59th. So once again, I'm a half full kind of guy, so we're in the good half. but we have a lot of room to improve. And these areas that are highlighted, once again, shouldn't be news to anybody about our behaviors and opportunities that we have to improve those. Some of the access to care numbers, the percent of physicians that we have relative to the number of patients. We know that we're all getting older and we really need to focus on our health and try to prevent care where possible. Physical environment's another one that, once again, a challenge here, but not anything we can't overcome. We have a vision at Owensboro Health, and it's called the 2020 vision as well. And I think many of these things apply directly to our facility here, our effort here. We really want to expand the culture of safety and quality. We want you to know that that's where our focus is. We want you to get safe, quality, and reliable care. Improve access to care throughout the region. So we want you to be able to get that care here in Muhlenberg County. If you choose to go somewhere else, and that's your choice, but we don't want you to have to go because it's not available here. Hospital services. So I know that many of you that are in this room have a lot longer history with the hospital than I do, and so I don't expect that this would be news to anybody, but I do just want to once again brag on what we have here in this community. First of all, we have a hospital, and it is, they're not making any more hospitals, so not everybody has a community hospital, and so we're really lucky to have it. We have a great emergency medical team and service. We have one of only 2 coal miners clinics in the whole state of Kentucky. The other one's over in Eastern Kentucky. We focus on health education, have a great home health program, lab. Also, we have long-term care. So we have 45 beds that are licensed for long-term care. Once again, you can't get this in all counties, so we're very fortunate to have this here. Acute care, radiology, and diagnostic imaging. Right now, we're installing a new 160 slice CT, so we continue to make improvements in all our services. We have great sports medicine, rehab, physical therapy, respiratory therapy, as well as sleep services. So full service hospital. So one of the things that we've really been focusing on is this access to care in our community. And so pictures, I feel like, help me tell the story. So you'll see on this side, this is our new clinic that we opened just recently on the corner of Hopkinsville Street and Weir Road. In that clinic, we have an urgent care service. They also provide occupational medicine. There we have Michael Gabbard, who just opened his practice on August the 8th, so we're really excited to have a new family physician in our community right across the street from the hospital. Dr. Genovese and Dr. McGinnis are our orthopedic surgeons. We have 2 OBGYNs that'll be coming, doing clinic here, and one of the top questions I get asked are, we going to start delivering babies again? And no, they're not going to deliver babies, but they will do the prenatal care and the care after the baby is born, as well as GYN services. So we're excited to have that. Maternal fetal medicine physician, Dr. Tab, will visit here to address any high-risk pregnancies, and we're also beginning to do medical oncology here. You can have your program set up perhaps somewhere else, but you can receive your care here, so you don't have to travel out of town for medical oncology. So that's at the Weir Road and Hopkinsville Street, right across from the hospital. We have a clinic out in Central City that we have 2 nurse practitioners in, as well as we have the Midwest Ear, Nose, and Throat group from Owensboro that comes down and do clinic. On the other side, Green Drive in Greenville, we have Dr. Prunty's had a practice there for a number of years in family medicine, and Mitzi Gardner, nurse practitioner. And then at the bottom right-hand corner is our clinic on Cherry Street in Greenville, and Dr. Lewis, who's one of us, he's from here, had a practice down there for a number of years, and he was just recently joined by Ashley McCarty Gabbard on August the 8th as well. So once again, a testament to the great people that we have in this community. We're so fortunate to get Dr. Gabbard and her husband back to this area, so we're really excited about that. In healthcare in general, it's not uncommon for you to have a doctor that you see every day, and when you're admitted to the hospital, that doctor doesn't see you in the hospital. So you're seen in the hospital by hospitalists. We have two great hospitalists right now, Dr. Garrett and Dr. Patel. And so someone's in our hospital at all time and works with the local physicians about the care that you receive while you're in our hospital. Good emergency department, sees a lot of patients. We have pain management, and then once again, Dr. Chavda, pulmonary and coal miners clinic. The physicians that were not able to fit in the building across the street are still in the hospital. We have cardiology with Dr. Reeder there. Just recruited a new urologist that's full-time here in Greenville, here every day, sees patients here, does surgery in our hospital. Recruited a new general surgeon, Dr. Gonzalez, once again here every day, does surgery in our hospital. And Dr. Falcone comes from Owensboro and works with Dr. Gonzalez several days a week. So really exciting news, part of the whirlwind. June 28th, we had groundbreaking for a new facility that is right across the street. Here's a rendering of that picture of this project. And this is a medical office building, so it'll have more physicians in it, an urgent care center in it, outpatient clinics in it, x-ray lab, and full service. This is not a new hospital. So we're still working on that, looking at that, the outcome of our effort to support our community hospital will drive that decision a lot. But this is a $23 million project out there in Powderly. It's a 41,000 square foot building, and we can't be more excited. We hope to be in it at the end of next year, 2017. And we plan that this is just the first step of our development out there. So really thank you. So we feel like that we're gaining some momentum, accomplished a lot, but still a lot of work left to do. And that work is going to continue to center around quality and patient satisfaction, going to continue to center around access to care, local investment. It really is about giving us an opportunity to improve our own health and stay here in this community. I want to hear from you. So if you have questions, feel free to stop me outside. We also have information out there, but we certainly appreciate your support. We have great history, great legacy, but we also have a great future. So thank you for your help, and please let me know.